Hey, Wisconsin Wendigo fans. This is Troy with your Wisconsin Wendigo. And we're going over today. I just learned that Will Schumacher is going to be named the Player of the Week for the Null. And so we're going to make a graphic you can see right now on the screen. This is the graphic that we did last year. Of course, we need to update that. So I'm going to show you, take you behind the scenes and show you how we go about doing this graphic. Now, one of the things we first have to do is create the cutouts of the players. So I'm going to take you through how we do that. I'll go ahead and just slide this graphic over to the other screen. And so I have some candidates here, and we're going to open those. Bring them all over. On to number 6 here. This photo, we're going to do the same sequence. We're going to go ahead and start out with a bigger brush, about 80 pixels. Zoom in a little bit, and then go ahead and start. Way out to the end of the stick. Great color in this photo. And we don't need the other players stick in there. And obviously we're not necessarily going to use the whole image of Will here, but I like to have this. And then I've got them all for any future graphics we do or any animated graphics. I'll have everything that we need to get through the season with any player recognition. Tighten that up a little bit right there. And again, there's always going to be an outline, so if we're not perfect, that's fine. And in fact, you want the outline because it really makes the player, the image pop. Can't tell if that's a hole there or not. No, it's not. Double check over here that that is indeed a bend. Just come right onto that outline, bring that in a little bit, bring this down. Now the difference between doing it here and in DaVinci Resolve, you can just, of course you're working with video, but you can, there is masking that can be done pretty easy. Now in this instance, we want to keep the helmet right over here. That looks good. We got a little bit of work to do here. And obviously the more I do, and I'll be doing all the players regardless, so I'm ready for any events that might take place. Now I got this stick here. Got, so as our third, we don't want to do the identical thing. This is a little bit different. See, this one kind of looks like number 6. No, sorry, looks like number 8. looks almost identical to 8. So we're probably going to use number 3 for this. So we'll go ahead, we'll go ahead and close these other 2 because we're only going to do the 3 that we need, because we need to pump this graphic out. So we'll go ahead here, same deal. Start right here. Rough outline of the player. And then the stick. And the puck. We'll go ahead and bring this in. And again, with the smaller sized, if we bring a little bit smaller sized brush, we can actually be a little more precise in this, but I rough everything in right away. We got a finger there we got to deal with. And we need to come down here to this other boot. Skate, boot, and then we've got an area in here we've got to fill as well. All right, we'll bring this over, we'll bring this back up. These come up in here, and then we'll tighten this up here in just a second. The trick is not to go right to the edge. Gonna need a different brush in there. Maybe I can get it. Pretty close. Pretty close there. When there's a good contrast between the player and the background, it makes it a lot easier, obviously, to rotoscope the player. All right, so we'll dial in here, take care of this issue. Go ahead and lower our brush down a little bit. And if we cut off some features, that's okay. Again, the outline is going to take care of that. We can go ahead and try and dial that in here. Show you the capabilities of this. There we are. So you can obviously get it down to the pixel level if you so desire. Looks good, looks good. there. Check this outline. Glove looks good. Got a little issue right there. Fill that in. And then we've got this here. This will be a little bit more difficult. Key is you don't want anything else but the player and his equipment in this graphic. You can see the gloves need a little bit of work there. The AI does pretty good selecting what we want to select, get the stick. Yeah, it's pretty darn good. And what I like, obviously, is start with a high quality image. That looks dynamite. I think we're going to have our third right here. All right, we'll go ahead and refine this. I don't think we have to do anything to it. Except we missed a little bit right here. There's something going on here. Yeah, must be some blank points right in the stick. Yep. Looked a little funky. Alright, again, let's refine that. Yeah, it's not picking up that bower very well, is it? We'll go ahead and refine that and see what happens. For this instance, I'm not too worried about that. We'll go ahead and apply. Again, we'll mask it. We will select the mask. We'll go ahead and put an outer glow in. Small radius, a little bit of intensity. And then we will export. Again, the selection area, export, and we'll call this again transparent. So we've got our three that we need for the graphic. We'll go ahead and quit that. Don't save the original. So these are the three graphics we're going to work with. Bring them all up here. These are the three graphics of Will Schumacher that we're going to put in his Midwest Star of the Week. I believe it's the Midwest Star. It was emailed to me. See if there's anything from the league here. Yep, bar stars of the week. Here we go. Schumacher. And this, we'll get our stats from him. He is the Midwest Division Star of the Week. 5'11", 175-pound native of Prior Lake, Minnesota, at 8 points and 2 wins, 7 goals and an assist, 2 hat tricks. So we'll take these three. Again, it's going to be almost an exact replica of this graphic. And we'll show you how we make that. And normally what I do, you can see here, let me go ahead and bring this up full screen. I've got layers in here. Special events, 4 groups. And then this is where I bring all my players. So we've got Will Schumacher in here from last year. Let's go ahead and turn off Victor. And we've got Will Schumacher is in here from last year. Of course, I would have to move these around, but we want to use fresh content. So we'll go ahead and delete these Will Schumachers from last year. Pull them out of there. And we'll go ahead, of course, and change the text first. So he's the Midwest Division Star of the Week for October 1st. It is nice to have these templates. October 1st, 2023. 2 games, 7 goals, 1 assist. Now, we see a plus. Obviously, it was a plus. I'm going to put in here, instead of the rating, I'm going to put 2 hat tricks. Season stats. I always like to put the season stats in here, so I'll go ahead and pull up Will's season stats. Midwest Star of the Week, October 21st, 2023. So now we're going to go over here to the model. That's the old model. Here we are. So go to the models. We'll go ahead on Victor Woodland and do a Control C, which will, any effects that we have put on it, we can place it right in there. So we're going to go ahead and grab our first Schumacher. Third one in right away. These are the 3 that we're going to use. 6. Probably put this one in the back. We'll go ahead first off and apply the effects to all of these. Which puts a inner and outer glow. And then it's just a matter of layering these. Manipulating moving these around and then deciding which goes. Put that one on the back now. That is number 6. We'll bring that up. This one will make a little bit smaller. So it's just a matter of finessing it to my personal preference now on how the graphic actually looks. And I'm sure this is not going to be the only time that he wins this award. In fact, I would expect plenty from him. And you can see, of course, on the screen some of the other ones that I did. Now, I had these other ones a little bit bigger, so we may do that. And then cut the skates off on the bottom. Bring this one maybe a little bit bigger. You can see more of his face. And so he's also gotten a little bit of a nickname, I guess. The Mad Hatter is rumored what he's being called. Hell of a scorer, great player. He's got a real bright future. I'd say that looks pretty darn good. We could call that graphic done. And then what I do is I export this in 3 formats. Now my next step is to email these out to the owner of the team, and he'll post the recognition on the appropriate social media sites. So I just want to take you behind the scenes of how I put together a player graphic.